We now jump to the Rally of Australia, the third event of Rally Masters and the last one in the South Hemisphere. The chosen category is R5, the most recent category available in the game, and one of the fastest, so this might be one of the greatest challenges for the grippers this season. First stage, Teleform Sprint. Good conditions to start a rally, however difficult stage which brought some problems to the grippers. Sailing started with a lot of scary moments and great saves, but ended up crashing his Mitsubishi Space Star. Still, finished it before, equalizing his best result in a stage this season. Marcy saw what Sailing did in Sector 3 through the gate and tried to copy, but it didn't went as planned. Some mistakes push him down to P10. SL Daniel also tried to copy Sailing, but he didn't manage to do any drift and even lost the door of his Skoda Fabia, still took P5. The SL Fighter doesn't like fences, so he decided to destroy one in Sector 3. GP doesn't like fences as well, and activated the destruction plan as well. Test finished at P7 and GP got to the podium of the stage, P3. A little touch was enough to wire flip the car at the end of Sector 1. And he got some nightmare flag facts on New Zealand, but he saved his Fabio from falling off the bridge and got P8, 4 tenths away from test. Cunha, with an amazing stage without mistakes, took his Peugeot 208 to P2, but Portela came with his Volkswagen Polo and took the win, even making some mistakes. Uribee Ridge Ascent was the perfect stage to Marcy's shine. The gripper made a perfect stage without any mistakes and stepped up to the podium of the stage for the first time this season. P3 was the best result achieved for our gripper in his 208. Unlike the previous stage, Sailing didn't went well. Forgot where to turn in the second corner and went down the cliff. Rolled and ended up P7. Like Sailing, I forgot where to turn in the second corner as well. But did a great save in Sector 3, ended up P5. Things didn't go well for Cunha. Our gripper did this to some spectators in Sector 2 and lost some time with some mistakes afterwards, ended up in P6 and complicating his life in this rally. GP decided to hit some rocks and stays 4 seconds away from Portela, who instead hitting some rocks decided to crash his tree. Still won the stage. The conditions get complicated in Bonnie Forest. Grippers drove under red conditions. Despite Portela leading the championship, he commits a mistake and flips the car in the end of Sector 2. And in the beginning of Sector 3. Ending in P4 and getting his life also complicated. Rocks are unfriendly in Australia, and some of them sent GP into a tree in Sector 4, ending in P5. Marcy saw the highlights of New Zealand and got inspired by Yard to try Pikes Peak, however, learned the lesson and changed his mind, saved it and ended P8. Sailing decided to try something new. He decided to bring the somersault and high jump from the Olympics.
Direita 6 sobre lomba, 30.
Went pretty well on that, but on the rally sadly finished at P9. Stage went pretty well to wire, but Cunha takes the video of the stage by only 1.8 seconds, which is an incredible small gap in the world of rally. In Rockton Plains, the sun got lower and the road was still wet, so visibility and grip were the main issues for the grippers this time. Portela didn't enjoy these conditions and almost got the DNF at the beginning of Sector 2, hitting an electricity post at 140 kph, which caused him a front right puncture, got his worst rally result in a stage, P8. Test locked the brakes at the end of Sector 1, fell down to the cliff and got P9. Marcy with his great save took his Peugeot to P6. Salim enjoyed the somersault from the last stage and did it again, this time ended up P7. Despite Salim trying to the end of rally in a good show, SL Daniel did it better and flipped the car in a perfect 360, landing the 4 wheels and crossing the line in P4. Stage went pretty well to Wire, who actually won this time. He separated Cunha's time by only 300ths of a second, a blick and high, you may miss it. And here comes the big one in Chandlers Creek. The winner of stage 3 didn't get so lucky here. Cunha had a massive crash in sector 5, waiting down the Forrest. After that came back with the puncher, getting his worst result in his stage, P10. Like the winner of stage 3, the winner of stage 4 wasn't that lucky as well. Ayer flipped the car in sector 2, coming back on the 4 wheels again, and gets a huge crash in the sector 5 as well.
And flat left, 60, or a flat jump maybe.
Ending in P9. Marcio tried to avoid the rocks but failed. They sent him to the Forest, but ended the stage well, got P6. Salinho wasn't so careful and had a lot of crashes, including going down the cliff. But in the end, sector 6 gave us a great drift entry, showing how skilled he is. However, still we need to be more cautious. The championship leader made a massive crash by going 10 barrel rolls at the end of sector 6. Still achieved the time 4 seconds slower behind GP, or didn't escape a barrel roll in the same sector. But managed to win the stage 5. Australia brought us the tightest rally of the season. 4 different stage winners, but GP took the victory of almost 12 seconds. Got the company of Portela and SL Daniel on the podium. Ayer opens the times above 23 minutes, followed by Marcio, who closes the top 5 and gets his best ever result in TGM. Our New Zealand G-Boy gets P6 and is followed by Cunha in P7, getting his championship fight even more difficult. Zestal Fighter gets P8 and Celinho Russo P9. Buldani closes the classification in P10 with an almost 4 minutes gap to P1. In the championship scores, Portela still leads the season 10, followed by JP, who jumps to P2 after winning this rally. SL Daniel stays P3 and Cunha falls to P4, only 2 points away from JP. Ayer keeps his P5 and J-Boy falls to P6. Below the 10 points we got Marcio in P7 with 9, but good result for the Gripper, who scales up some positions. Everything is possible in this rally. Keep tuned with us and follow the results of Rally of Spain.